Welcome back to Winder's Mall Farms. So this week in our planter series, we're going to look at the Kinze 4900 planter made by Speccast. There was actually two Kinze 4900s made by Speccast. There's like a high detail model and more of a play toy model. This is the cheap toy model. We bought it 2 years ago or so, and we ended up giving like 20 bucks for it, which is still high because you're paying for that Kinze name, I guess. I was really excited that they made a cheaper Kinze planter. Several farms around here, I know my cousin's farm, they use Kinze planters, and so I was glad to get a toy one, but then again, 20 bucks is expensive for what you get here. So first off, you get a nice Kinze 4900 decal down there, a nice Kinze decal on your commodity tanks up here. You do get a fertilizer tank, so the tanks themselves, the fertilizer tanks and the seed tanks, they're actually very nice. Nice detail. But moving on to the rest of the planter, first of all, I want to mention, when you get this, if you can see those little bitty holes right there, so when this is folded all the way in, those holes line up. And there is a metal pin in there, so when you get this planter, it is open like this in the package, and you cannot fold it. Like, it will not fold. It's just stuck like this. You have to get a pair of pliers and try not to break this piece and like try to pry that out without scratching the paint. And that was quite a difficult task. Finally got it out, and so now it functions. But I don't know why it came like that where it didn't function, like, because we literally almost broke these pieces here. I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of a bend mark because we were trying to fold this thing and it was like caving in here. Next thing is, look at these row units. Absolute trash, honestly. I mean, you can't even see anything. It's just a black piece of plastic, flat black piece of plastic. And to be honest with you, like, I'm kind of surprised that this came from Speccast, because I mean, we've got some other Speccast planters and they're really nice, and obviously you pay for that, but at the same time I was hoping for a little more on these row units. The tires aren't bad, obviously they're plastic, but they at least look decent. You've got a little bit of a ladder detail there going up to your seed fill tanks. The marker arms are plastic. You got some cylinders there, so those cylinders work, which of course if you don't pull the pin out, then the cylinders don't work. So if you do get one of these, make sure you pull that pin out and don't break anything. Also, another thing real quick, it does flex, so that is nice. But overall, I do feel like we kind of got the bad end of the deal there, paying 20 bucks for this thing. When you consider the fact that this planter here, which we'll do a review on coming up, the 1775 no-till is a $10 to $12 planter, and it is plastic just like this. You kind of see, like, it's obviously not the best planter, but gee whiz, it's got a lot more detail than that. I mean, we wanted the Kinze planter. I'd honestly probably do it again, even knowing the quality of it, just so I'd have a Kinze. Eventually I'd like to get one of the higher detail ones, but not when they're at the price they're at now. Thanks everyone for watching, and come back each week to see our planter video reviews. We have quite a few more planters. I think we've got at least 5 or 6 more that we want to look at.